Hi again, everyone. This video is my third Canvas Day assignment for Chicano Studies, Latinx in Education, and for today's subject, I will explain the presence of policing in schools and its impact on the learning environments of students of color. To accurately cover the experiences of students involved in this topic, the sources I will base my context from will be the documentary At the Ready, which was released in 2021 and sheds light on student police relations in El Paso, Texas's Horizon High, which is a school that provides a law enforcement educational program to its students. Now, in terms of the student police relations portrayed in At the Ready, one of the students, Caesar, claims that the law enforcement program at his school will allow him to be hired as an officer after achieving a college degree. Now, based on his statement, the student's relationship with policing is considered as a legitimate opportunity and not a social flaw. The documentary then notes to viewers at 5:03 in quote, in 2018, more than 900 schools in Texas offered law enforcement education. Despite the significant number of schools with policing programs, at 6:30, students and instructors are displayed in a montage to embrace their experiences in learning and participating in police subjects with instructors. The students' parents also condone the practices of law enforcement, which in turn can influence the students' understanding of police in schools. For example, at the timestamp 9:30, the father of one of the students, Christina, stated, in quote, a lot of Border Patrol agents are Latinos and people here paint them as racists. He then goes on to say, but it's not like that. There are good and bad people in all jobs. Aside from the parents' perspective, at 1728, one of the program instructors recalled that the reason he joined the El Paso Police Department was constantly hearing Border Patrol and police ads on the radio while growing up. There are notable examples of how students perceive police and their need to be at Horizon High. In the beginning of the documentary at 5:35, the students discussed their planned occupations with their instructor. A majority of the program's students wanted to help society through a form of law enforcement, whether it be as a police officer, customs security, or a narco trafficking investigator. At 19 minutes of the documentary, Caesar told the cameraman of a conversation between him and an officer he knew. After hearing of Caesar's plans to earn a degree to become a customs officer, the officer recommended that Caesar ignore earning the degree and immediately join customs since the agency needed to hire more officers. To add to the officer's point, later in the documentary, a statement informs the audience that the law enforcement salaries start at $40,000 a year, and students do not require a college degree to gain employment in the field. Furthermore, Horizon High promotes law enforcement programs by tabling and informing students on what certain occupations in law could offer. The advisors constantly mention students' financial needs and the advantages of the career process. For example, on 2158, an FBI agent emphasized early recruitment and the satisfaction to show his badge, and in between his statements, career advisors are shown telling students that law is a great start because it leads to good pay, and that the field allows you to mobilize in occupational positions, such as working in corrections to being a deputy. The primary objective of the Horizon High students is achieving an adequate academic career through law enforcement-based education. Although the students understood that focusing on a career in policing can provide efficient pay, lawful officials emphasize upholding authority and focusing on the force instead of personal well-being. Students of color at Horizon High, especially at countless other Texas schools, accept police learning programs, but with the primary intention of using the programs as a pathway for better life opportunities, not to solely better legal institutions. Now, I hope this video was helpful for you and it filled in the blanks of whatever needed to be clarified in terms of the documentary. Thank you for your time, and I hope you guys have a great day.